All right, so I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is I'm about to expose the most catastrophic, mind-blowing scam the RV industry has seen in decades. The bad news is a lot of you are falling for it, and like Fox Mulder, you want to believe that RV prices are crashing. Welcome to HB RV Lifestyle, the podcast. I'm the host, John Levingston, aka the Honey Badger, here to give it to you straight and transparent about the RV business, as well as some other things. Now, I went on TikTok, saw a lot of these dealerships that are selling used RVs and new RVs for unbelievable prices. And it starts with a guy who's AI generated that tells everybody, I know where you can buy any RV of your dreams at auction prices. They are having open auctions on used and new RVs everywhere. Everybody seen that one? If you haven't seen that, let me know in the comment section. I want to know how many of you have seen it and haven't seen it. Well, I decided to go on these two dealership TikTok pages and grab their phone number. We're about to call them. Number one. Whoop, wrong number. Wrong number. And by the way, I'm going to link these two profiles in the description box below so you can see that I'm not BSing you to death. Okay, here we go. Try number two.
The person you are calling cannot accept calls at this time.
Ooh.
We're sorry for any inconvenience this may cause.
Let's hear that one more time.
The person you are calling cannot accept calls at this time. We're sorry for any inconvenience this may cause.
Wow. So a dealership that's promoting all these cheap prices on TikTok, the phone number doesn't even work to dial out? But I bet you it works on text through the app WhatsApp. I bet you it probably works there. Let's try the other number from the other scam TikTok page. Whoops, I gotta do one first. 114-313. Do.
Hi, the person you've reached is using a screening service from Google and will get a recording and transcript of this call. Go ahead and say your name and why you're calling.
Hi, my name is John and I'm looking for the 2024 Riverstone 442 MC. I see you have on TikTok for $24,000. I was wondering how I secure that. See, they won't even take the call. Interesting, right? I'm still here. They won't pick up the phone. They're screening the call with Google, and they won't pick up the phone. But I bet you if you texted them through WhatsApp, I bet you they take your credit card. So this is the problem. There's too much bullshit out there about the RV industry. There's too much on the rainbow and sunshine side, and there's too much on the negative Nancy side. There's too much of it. Okay? There's too much, oh my God, everything's perfect, and too much, everything's horrible. I'm a Chad. I'm a Karen. There's too much of that. There's too many people spreading rumors that the world's going to come crashing down and prices are going to plummet like they did during the Great Recession. But nobody studied what actually went down in price and what happened. Everybody assumes based on somebody else's advice or piece of information from like movies and documentaries, which are great pieces of information, but you need to fill in the gaps. Nobody's filling in the gaps. The market's not going to crash. Pricing cannot crash. If pricing crashed tomorrow, the banks would stop lending. Stop falling for this scam. I'm telling you, I sit here every single day getting emails and phone calls because they're using my videos, they're using Josh the RV's videos, they're using Matt's RV review videos, they're using Miles RV, Jason at RV Miles. They're using every single influencer's videos and repurposing them to scam you out of money, to make you think and believe because they've dragged this narrative on. This is the danger of putting fake news on the internet. It's the danger. Yes, I understand that you can get really well paid if you put out some narrative and everybody clicks. I get it. Clicks equal money. Views equal money. I get it, 200%. But because we're spreading either propaganda that is, and this is, let me step back for a minute. Let me breathe. Okay. This is the danger of things that occur like the Grand Design frame failure, frame flexing. This is the danger of it. It's not the danger that this was going wrong with the fifth wheel and fifth wheel toy hauler lineup. This isn't the danger of 35-foot and bigger reflection, solitudes, and momentums having this frame issue. It's the way it was handled, as if we're all smoking something and we're all dreaming up this thing isn't really exist. Putting guys like Josh the RV nerd up there giving percentages. Okay? That right there is dangerous. And the other side, the Liz Amazing side of things, not herself, but just her side of things. Because there's tons of people that are copycatting and going beyond what she does in a very negative way. That's dangerous. Because both sides don't tell the right middle ground story of what's really going on. It's a problem that generates these kind of scam artists that have taken possibly millions of dollars from people, 1,000 at a time, 1,500 at a time, that you'll never recover. Or it'll be a pain in the ass to recover because you want to believe this side of things and you want to believe everything's junk, everything's garbage, everything's crap. You want to believe all that. And I get it. I do. I understand it. It's hard not to be sucked in to the paranoia of one side and everything's so perfect on the other side. I was telling an executive at an RV manufacturer last week, I told him the only thing I can't stand is bullshit. I can't stand it. I'll take the silence over coming on video or having an influencer come on video and spout out some absolute horse manure malarkey. Because at least we can find a middle ground somewhere. Not a guy with 400 or 500 or a million, 400, 500,000 subscribers or a million followers. Not that guy. That guy's the wrong guy unless we're going to do a middle ground piece that follows through with problem, solution, and future of what it's going to bring and what innovations may come out of it. On the other side of things, blowing things out of proportion, calling Camping World a scam, calling certain manufacturers, telling the world that certain manufacturers aren't worth buying, talking all the negative crap without context, without solution, problem, and circumstances, it all falls apart. We deal with this every day in politics. We deal with this every day when it comes to just the normal everyday stuff ever since TikTok blew up to what it is. TikTok blew up to what it is because people have taken this platform, or that platform, depending on where you're watching me at, and have decided we're going to lie, or we're going to stretch the truth so far to help our narrative and help our pocketbook so we can make money. The problem is we don't ever get both sides at the same time to come together and say, oops, I just witnessed a manufacturer, not going to tell you which one, because it's not a done deal yet. It's about to be, but it's pretty close to a done deal. A manufacturer that pretty much is going to do what we call a collateral exchange. Took them about 8 weeks to kind of wrap everything up, but they're going to do a collateral exchange. Do you know why they're doing a collateral exchange? Because they have a good dealership partner that cared about the customer, and the customer cared enough to breathe, realize toolkit and sense of humor, and now they're getting a 2026 RV because the process moved in the direction of there's none of that. It was, oh my God, I'm tired of this. Oh my God, come on, we got to do something. There has to be something done. We can't fix the issue. It's a major problem. It's not being fixed. We don't want to sell it. We don't want it bought back. We want a coach just like this. The old switcheroo. So we have to sit back and realize scams of this nature come from the fact that we want to be like the X-Files. We want to believe all the conspiracies. We want to believe it. I'm a fan of the X-Files, so I'm not making fun of Fox Mulder or Dana Scully. Actually, probably my favorite sci-fi show of all time. So if anybody thinks I'm making fun of the X-Files, I'm not trying to. So at the end of the day, stop believing what you want and believe the truth. And the truth of the matter is that everybody says something's junk. Another person says it's beautiful. Another person that says that less than 1% of something leaks is not telling you the full story. There's always something right here in the middle. That's called the RV lifestyle. It's called the RV community. The best people to get information from are the people that are content or happy with their rig, because that's the super majority. Until next time, remember, RV always stands for toolkit and sense of humor.